What happened in the previous chapters that Mash continued to reach Innocent Zero to use his finger extensor magic Gaia Burst. However, no matter how hard he tried, he kept getting knocked down. Even though he's covered in injuries, our hero keeps getting up. Finn lost hope there and seemed to question what they could do against such a powerful being. Mash still tried to charge there, poised to flick, but he was just knocked down by Innocent Zero. Mash jumped again and thought he just needed to get close. Suddenly, Innocent Zero's attack appeared in front of Mash. Because of this, Meliato thought that Mash wouldn't make it. When Innocent Zero's attack was about to hit Mash, in an unexpected event, the big boss's attack suddenly turned, surprising our hero. It turns out that our other comrades have arrived: Abel, Abyss, Margaret, Carpaccio, and Lavis. Abel controlled Innocent Zero's body while the others helped Mash get close. With their teamwork, they managed to get Margaret to bring Mash close enough to Innocent Zero from behind. Just when Mash's Gaia Burst was about to hit, Innocent Zero suddenly stopped time again using Time Stop. Because of that magic, he was able to stop everything happening around him. He pointed his wand at Mash and said that that was the end. He prepared to attack and said that the next spell would be at its highest level of power. When he was about to release it, he suddenly noticed something. It turns out that Mash's finger had already stuck to him before he could stop time. This caused his eyes to bleed and he started to vomit blood. In the end, our hero's incredibly powerful flick finally hit, releasing a rare burst of energy. What's up, Onii-Chan? Welcome back to our manga analysis series about Mashle, Magic and Muscles, which is a mix of Harry Potter and One Punch Man in its story. So let's start the video. Continuing the thrilling story of Mash in a world full of magic, we focus on the impacts of his Gaia Burst on Innocent Zero. While in flight, it was shown that his body was bleeding profusely. Before long, it was shown that Innocent Zero's chest was pierced by Mash's flick. Mash was still posed as if he was about to flick. He suddenly commented, saying he could imagine time stopping. Innocent Zero gradually weakened due to the damage he received from Mash, and he found himself pondering how he was defeated. Suddenly, he screamed and ran amok, insisting that it wouldn't happen. He then summoned Lucifer, the god of darkness, and immediately used his thirds. He used the darkness third's divine punishment, and Lucifer emerged. He shouted there, stating that he would destroy the entire world. Would Mash be able to fight him while saving the world? He claimed the answer was no, because he couldn't stand to risk the people around him. A massive darkness sphere emerged in the sky and Innocent Zero sent it crashing to the ground. As it fell, Innocent Zero screamed that this was the end. However, it seemed something was obstructing his sphere, and it began to crack slowly, causing him to wonder someone was suppressing his divine punishment, but who was it? Tom Knowles was then shown giving his all. He immediately spoke nonsense like whether Mash was hitting the moon and landing among the stars. Because of this, he was shocked. Brad Coleman also arrived there with his friends and said that Mash was going to be a hero, and because of that, he would have an easy life. Silva also arrived there with the crying child which he saved earlier in the story, as well as other magic users. He commented that it seemed that was what Mash meant by teamwork. Our hero's eyes widened there. Members of Magia Lupus also arrived to help. Olor said that they were happy to help Abel's friend. Answer then said that the real tragedy was sacrificing everything for the whims of one person only. Love, on the other hand, said that her dad told her it was okay to beat up the abusive. Worth said that Innocent Zero's ambition was worthless. Abyss was just stunned. Even Max and the others who were part of the selection exam helped there as well. Mash should let them help him. Even the guard whose uniform Mash ripped off came, and it seemed he still hadn't fixed his clothes. And he noticed that he was the most furious of them all. Caldo arrived at his side and hoped that he wasn't being impertinent by calling them all. He said all of them were more than willing to help when they heard Mash's name, the people he fought against and the people he saved. When Mash turned around, he saw his father, Regro. Regro explained that he was afraid that because Mash had no magic, he wouldn't be accepted and loved by so many people. But Mash possesses the power of honesty and goodness, and because of this, Mash seemed touched. Regro gave Mash a head pat and said that our protagonist had grown up. Mash explained that he was only doing the things Regro had taught him, so he thanked him for that. Because of this, Regro and Brad were moved. Someone then shouted that they weren't the ones who's only helping. It turned out to be Lemon, and she said that all the people in the world regained their will to fight because of watching him. It was shown that all people were giving their best to stop Innocent Zero's attack. They were shouting that they would help Mash and accompany him. It also showed Wahlberg, Neri, Sean, and his female teacher. Meliadel couldn't believe what was happening. She said that magic, which was designed to bring only conflict to the world, for the first time became a tool to unite them all thanks to one young boy. It was shown that all the people there were simultaneously giving all their magic to stop Innocent Zero's massive attack. Finn yelled, declaring that our hero was not alone. Everything they built, he said, would not be destroyed against the darkness they face. Lemon then said that Finn was right, and they were the strongest husband and wife duo. Mash then questioned what he just heard. Lemon seemed flustered and pointed out that she just wanted to remind Mash that she helped call the people there. Mash then said he was very grateful for that. Suddenly, Mash just stared in silence. Before long, while seeing all his friends fighting with their full power, he thanked them all. He was very happy that he met them all. And after that, Mash took off his robe and warmed up. He prepared to sprint and immediately ran fast towards Innocent Zero. While Innocent Zero was furious, he was saying that he would become immortal and achieve eternal life, and the world would be his. Because he was strong, and he was born as one of life's winners. He was special, so it's only natural that everything he wants is given to him. Did they think that when the weak unites, he would be defeated? He yelled that they were worthless to him as Mash approached. While in position, Mash told him that no one owns the world and none of them are special, and that's not a small thing. That is the power of everyone. Before long, Mash's powerful punch landed on Innocent Zero's face. That was his divine punishment. Because of that punch, Innocent Zero was knocked back, and he hit a building that went down with him. The ground where Innocent Zero skidded left a trail. Smoke came from Mash's fist. Innocent Zero was shown badly beaten with a large hole in his body. While gasping for breath and blood spouting, he said that no matter how bad things happened to him, he still had something left. He raised his wand and summoned Kronos, the god of time. Finn recognized that magic. Innocent Zero immediately used his thirds magic, Time's Thirds. Finn said that this magic is what defeated Wahlberg and Meliadel. It's a power that can reverse time. Innocent Zero cast Time's Rewind, and a large clock appeared beginning to spin. Mash was sucked into the clock's whirlpool, and soon after, we returned to the time when Innocent Zero had just transformed. Mash was puzzled and commented that the feeling was familiar, almost like he was going back in time or something. Innocent Zero explained that he has the power to reverse time, and because of this, he said he could start over whenever he wanted to. He prepared to attack and shouted that he couldn't lose. Nevertheless, we abruptly returned to the present and Mash's knee landed on his face. While feeling the pain of Mash's attack, he was puzzled about what happened. As he struggled to stand, he said he would rewind time again and fight Mash from the time he transformed into his perfect self. The large clock spun again to reverse time. However, he was suddenly hit by Mash's Batista Bomb, which shattered the floor. Because of its force, Innocent Zero spat blood again, and he said it was impossible. In that case, he would reverse time and order all the quintuplets to attack Mash, and the large clock spun again to rewind time, but it just resulted in a situation where the siblings are all beaten up while Mash was choking him. He kept rewinding time, but the outcome was always the same. He was repeatedly beaten by Mash. Innocent Zero said it was not possible. No matter what he tried, he was always stopped by Mash. While Mash's fist was smoking, Innocent Zero was just kneeling. Our hero was just staring at him, and as he was thinking, Mash commented that he felt like he had just gone back to where he started. Innocent Zero thought to himself that immortality was pointless if it only meant an endless beating from Mash. As he vomited blood, he called Mash a monster. He said that the time stream where he is now is the best he could do. He said it reminded him of the days long gone by. He was just a child then. He said he didn't know what else magic could do. It was shown that it seemed Wahlberg saw him kill Adam. While explaining his backstory and showing a seemingly worried Wahlberg, it was abruptly cut off when Mash approached him and touched his head. Finn was shocked because Mash didn't even let him finish his backstory. As Innocent Zero was dying, Mash said that he would not show any sympathy for him. Finn made a comment there. Mash used full body magic, Galaxy Crash, and he German suplexed Innocent Zero. In the end, as he was falling to the ground, Innocent Zero was wondering how he lost to the magicless child Mash. And that concludes this video. What do you think? Does Innocent Zero still have any fight left after that? Where could Orter be? We didn't see him in this chapter, have we? Write your comments down below. If you want more anime and manga analysis, don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated on new videos. See you next time, guys.